Hi, it's Bill Koenig for Straight Circle Martial Arts, and this is how to take slack out of your joint locks. One of the reasons I find people struggle with joint locks really badly is because they don't take the slack out. What they do is they grab a joint and they twist it. But then when they go to apply the lock itself, they let off a little bit and then try and put the lock on. And when they do that, you lose the guy because you give him freedom of motion. So this is a simple idea. I'm going to show you this without the wrist just to start it. So if I take this like this, what happens is when I want to move him as a person, if he has play, it allows him to escape. So if I go like this and he starts to slip and escape, there's no way for me to do that. I have to put tension back into his body to make this happen. I need to immobilize the joint so they can't roll from joint to joint. So what I want to do is I want to take this and I want to twist. Now you see his structure moved. Now here's where people struggle with this. What they do is they'll put the lock on. I watch them do it. They'll put tension on. And then what will happen is they'll release this pressure a little bit like this. And then they'll try and drop their weight into it. And what they've done is they've given this guy slack. And by giving him slack, he's got room to move. When you do this, you have to keep in mind that when I put this on, that this never stops. This continual motion of taking and stretching those tendons and ligaments doesn't stop until he hits the ground. When I do this, what I want to do is I want to put it on. I want to start my motion down with my weight. But I also need to continue this. So it's here. If at any point I let off, I lose this. It's one of the biggest problems I see with people when I teach them joint locks. Is they'll go into this, they'll start the motion nicely, and then they'll bow. And then they lose this. This has to be one continuous motion all the way down. So what happens is I'm starting the motion, I start it, I get it into the center of my weight, and then I drop the motion and I keep pushing it till it hits the ground. So when you do this, make sure, and again, if you want to learn it just to start, just grab him by the forearm, like this, right? And just rev it like this. Because there's no joint pain to make him move at this point. You have to do it structurally correct. What you have to do is you have to twist into him, and then make sure you twist down. If he doesn't go and continue, then you're doing it wrong. So remember, take the slack, take it out, put tension into him, and then move down and continue your motion. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and share. Feel free to leave comments. It helps the channel grow.